Year 8. Time for more equations. Today we want to focus on the equations that have brackets in them. We did one in the examples last time and there were a few in the practice questions, but we want to do a lot more of them today. So remember, you always want to expand the brackets first. So let's start with example number 1. To expand the brackets, I need to multiply the 3 with the p, so that's 3p. Then I multiply the 3 with the 4, which is 12. Okay, then I have equal sign and the 18. So now it is a two-step equation, the two numbers here, that I need to move away from that p. So the first one I need to move is this 12. The opposite of a plus 12 is a minus 12. Cancel off the 12s. 3p is left. 18 take away 12 is 6. Now to get rid of that 3, because it's multiplied, I divide by 3. Cancel the 3's off. P is by itself. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, question 2. Always expand the brackets. So, negative 12 times 3q. Negative 12 times 3 is negative 36, and we have the letter Q. Then we have negative 12 times a positive 5. You can use your calculator for all the timesing if that makes it easier, but a negative and a positive will make a negative answer. 12 times 5 is 60, and that equals minus 132. So now for the two numbers, the 60 and the negative 60 and the negative 36 that we need to move away. So first of all, we have to move the negative 60. So we have to plus 60, doing the opposite, plus 60. Cancel that off. So we have negative 36q, and on the other side we have negative 132, and we want to add 60, so we have negative 72. Next, we want to get rid of the negative 36. That is multiplied with the q. So we have to divide by negative 36. Okay, cross those ones off. So that negative 72, we want to divide by negative 36, which makes 2. So q equals 2. Question 3. Always expand the brackets. So 4 times 2x, 4 times 2 is 8x, 4 times a negative 5 makes a negative 20. Then we have this 3x that's just sitting here at the end. It's not in the bracket, so I don't need to times it, but it's just sitting here at the end. So plus 3x equals 57. Now, if we have got two x terms or two like terms of any kind on the one side of the equation, we need to collect those up. So we have got an 8x plus a 3x. Okay, we're not moving them to the other side. Don't do any opposites or anything here. We just want to add those together. 8 plus 3 makes 11x. So we have 11x. We still have the minus 20, and that is equal to 57. Okay, so now everything's been collected. We can move the two numbers here away from that x. So starting with the negative 20, I will have to add 20. Cancel those off. That leaves 11x, and 57 plus 20 is going to make 77. Next, I want to divide by 11, because that's the opposite of that 11 times x there. So we divide by 11, and x is by itself. 77 divided by 11 is 7. Question 4, we have two sets of brackets to expand. So one at a time. 2 times 3x makes, k. 6k. 2 times by 1 is 2. Then we have the equal sign. The next bracket, 5 times 2 is 10k, and 5 times negative 6 is negative 5 times 6 is 30. Okay, so there's no like terms on either side of that equation, but I do have pronumerals on both sides. So we know when that happens that we have to move the smaller one. So the smaller one is the 6k. To move it, I need to subtract 6k. Okay, that will go away. And I've got 2 left. 10k take away 6k is 4k. And I still have the minus 30. Okay, so I've got 2 numbers here, the 4 and the negative 30, to move away from that k. So starting with the negative 30, I will need to add 30, doing the opposite, always doing the opposite. Cross those off. Now I'm going to do my little switch here. I want to put my pronumeral on the left side. So the 4k comes to the left, equals the 2 plus 30 is going to be 32 that I'm going to put on the right. Now to get rid of the 4, I divide by 4, cancel that off, k is by itself, 32 divided by 4 is 8. One more question, question 5. Always start by expanding out the brackets. So the minus 5p, it's not attached to any of the brackets. It's a separate term sitting out here by itself. So it's just going to stay there, minus 5p. The plus 4 is what needs to multiply into this bracket here. So we want to go 4 times 1, that's 4. 4 times 3p, 4 times 3 is a positive 12p. Then we have the equal sign. 6 times 2p, 6 times 2 is 12. Then we have the p. Then 6 times minus 6 makes minus 36. Okay, now we have lots of pronumerals here. These two are on the same side. So we're not doing opposites, we just want to collect them up. We have a minus 5p and a plus 12p. So minus 5 plusing the 12 gives us a positive 7p. So they make 7p plus 4. The 12p is on the other side. So now we have pronumerals on both sides of the equation, and we want to move the smaller one. 7p is smaller than 12p. So doing the opposite, I want to subtract the 7p away. Cancel that term off. We have got the 4 left. 12 take away 7 is 5p, and we've got the minus 36. So now we have got 2 numbers here with the p to get rid of. So starting with that negative 36, I'm going to have to add 36 to both sides. Cancel that one off. Doing the switcheroo to put the p on the left side, we've got 5p equals 4 plus 36 makes 40. And now to get rid of that 5. So I divide by 5 to get rid of that. P is by itself, and 40 divided by 5 is 8. Okay, so that last question was definitely the trickiest one. There's not very many questions that are that difficult. That would be in the challenging department for the questions that you're going to do. But give them a go. Yeah, make sure you show all your working out.